New bill is aimed at reducing governmental red tape.
It's called the Small Business Red Tape Relief Act, and it's being introduced in Congress by Representatives Nunn of Iowa and Henry Cuellar of Texas.
6 News producer Roger Hamer's on your side with how the bipartisan bill would help area small businesses.
Wendy Pavanka owns Legends Comics and Coffee in downtown Benson. She says running a small business takes a lot of time, stocking, setting up displays, working with customers, and she spends a lot of time filling out paperwork for the government.
A good 12 to 15 hours a week minimum.
Wendy says the Small Business Red Tape Relief Act, if passed, is a godsend to small business owners across the country.
I think it's a great idea. Being a small business owner, there's a lot of things on your plate where larger corporations have assigned employees that handle those things, and as a small business owner, you have to do it all.
Here's how it works. The U.S. Treasury Department will be held accountable by Congress for informing small business owners of any changes in quarterly reporting. The problems came from the Corporate Transparency Act passed by Congress in 2020. That established new reporting requirements aimed at rooting out nefarious shell companies operated by foreign adversaries. While a good idea in theory, the changes in reporting were not properly conveyed to small business owners across the country. A recent survey by the National Federation of Independent Businesses showed 90% of all small businesses nationwide were never informed about the changes. The Red Tape Relief Act would require the U.S. Department of the Treasury to greatly improve educating small business owners on required reporting and submit quarterly accountability reports to Congress. Niels Erickson owns Rainbow Recording Studios. He says passing the bill would allow him to spend more time in the studio and less time wading through mounds of paperwork.
Having to hire people to do stuff like that, it just costs more. The bottom line, it costs more money. Anytime you can straighten out paperwork, the government gets involved with all good intentions, and a lot of times they don't consider the small businessman. So if this makes it easier on us, that'd be great.
On your side, Roger Hamer, WOWT 6 News.
Bill is also designed to prevent small businesses from being penalized for not complying with new requirements when they have not been informed.